new year brings new challenges, which in turn brings new goals and targets. One of those for me is to run a marathon faster than I ever have before. Much faster. Over the next 16 weeks, I'll be training to try and achieve a time of 3 hours and 42 minutes at the Manchester Marathon 2023. Welcome to Project 342. This is one of the key signs that you might be a runner. Yesterday was Christmas Day, and I'm using Christmas dinner as an excuse for carb loading rather than having a day off today on Boxing Day. Today, 26th of December, we are training for the Manchester Marathon, and it's the first day of the first week. So let's crack on, shall we? Chosen the wrong day to do strides. It's like Piccadilly Circus here. Yep, definitely chosen the wrong day to do strides. What I'm going to do is just go find a little flat, straight, long section, hopefully with not a lot of people. I'm just going to do 200 metres of strides. Yeah, and then run the rest easy. I've already done 5k, so yeah, would be a nice easy 6k-ish run. So I'm just going to try and wait for my moment, and then we will stride. Right, let's just get them done. First set of strides, go. Let's go again. 2. Let's go this way. Okay. Let's get another 50 metres in. Let's go. I'm going to be here all day, waiting for a clear bit of the path. So I think 3 sets of strides is more than enough for today. So let's jog this easy run back home. And that is the first instalment of marathon training done. A lot of work to do, but I'm glad to be back rock and rolling. Hello and welcome to a wet and dreary Wednesday morning. I'm running around the river again today, and there's a bit of method in today's madness. I'm running, hopefully by the end of this progression run, to the new marathon pace speed. So it's a long way away from where I'm at, if I'm being honest. It's actually not far from my half marathon pace, so it's a big ask. So I'm not going to spend too much time too soon at that marathon pace. So this early 2, 3, 4 weeks is all about playing with speed, experimenting, and not getting ahead of myself. Last thing I want to do is injure myself. So I'm going to try an incremental 5 or 10 second 5k today, and that should be enough. So let's get this done, shall we? Let's go. This is what goal marathon pace looks like, and I'll be honest, I'm struggling. Oh, too much turkey, I think. Wind is brutal this morning. Let's see if we've managed to hit marathon pace with approximately 5:10 per kilometre. Let's have a look. Okay. No. I'm a long way away from Project 342. A long way. God, I feel unfit It's a horrible feeling. Join me. Okay, easy run home. I'll see you on the next one. Why am I listening to Metallica on easy days? Sort it out, McGuire. Welcome to Friday. Off to Never Never Land. Right, so welcome to an easy day. And yeah, Metallica's not helping things. So after I finish speaking to camera, I'm going to go and find some Enya to listen to. But let's just have a quick chat about the plan. So it's a 16-week plan, and the objective, we've got two objectives. One is to complete the Manchester Marathon, and the second one is to make the start line, because I've learnt from doing Amsterdam and Brighton, the marathon is the tip of the iceberg. The stuff that you do to get you there is the real MVP. So a lot of easy running, you'll be not surprised to hear, on this block, and nothing too intense too soon. Having said that, I'm going to do 3 time trials, 5k time trials at Parkrun on weeks 1, 7 and 13, so 6 weeks in between them. Not really, they don't really tell me much about a marathon distance, but it's fun for me to see if I've improved across that distance, and I'm hopefully going to grab a half marathon PB along the way as well. Got a couple of races booked, and who knows, maybe even a 10k. So let's get on with this rest of this easy run, and let's see how we do at Parkrun tomorrow. So I'm nearing the end of this 16k. I've been trying to get every lap somewhere between 6 and 6 minutes 10, and I've succeeded somehow. I might be a little bit fast for my easy pace, but I just want to try and get this run done to that criteria. Have a look at my heart rate, and yeah, maybe it's a little bit quick for my easy pace, but we'll wait and see. But I feel okay. But anyway, one thing I forgot to mention is this training plan is going to be very similar to Amsterdam. It's going to mirror it in the incremental increase in miles until the peak weeks. Then we'll start to recover and taper, and the only difference is I'm going to do more miles. So peak week, which I think will be 11, 12 and 13, I think I'm going to try and get up to, I'm going to touch, just going to kiss the 100 kilometers, which is somewhere I've never ever been before. So I'm going to try and do 3 weeks of peak, somewhere between 90, 95 and 100k. So that's the plan. We're just going to try and execute it now and see how it fares, and will it do me any favours on the road to Manchester. Welcome to a Saturday morning. It's New Year's Eve today, and I know I said that I wasn't going to do any fast intense workouts, but I'm going to do a hard 5k today for a couple of reasons. First of all, I just want to see where my fitness is at. I want to see what speed's in my legs. What are you laughing at, the dog?
She's like sat up looking at you because you're talking.
You alright, Days? Do you reckon I can do it today? 5k PB? I think that's a no. And second of all, it's New Year's Eve, so it's my last chance to get the best possible time for this year. I'm meeting Brett, who's offered to pace me, who's going to be running about half an hour slower than he usually would on a 5k to pace me, so that's good. So I'm going to go get a little warm-up done around Arrow Valley. And yeah, let's have a blast and see what we can do. So I've got the anxiety of being paced today. It's brilliant because obviously you get, you know, your own personal metronome, but at the same time you've got the worry of letting them down. And that's how I think. I just think if I don't do it, I'm just going to let Brett down and myself. So I've got no option but to PB today. Of course that's not true. If we don't do it, it doesn't matter. Legs are a bit sore, slightly sore after yesterday's 16k, but if we just shake them out on this little warm-up, we should be okay. We're only doing 5k, so it's not the most brutal workout I'll ever do. So yeah, let's see how we go.
Go, go, go!
Thank you.
Right. I've almost hit a mile and we're pretty much on target, so we're doing well.
I've never run this fast in my life. Oh, I'm struggling.
Come on, dude. Let's do it. Nice downhill up. Just let your legs go in.
I got nothing, mate.
That's well and truly under a sub 22. Check him out. Right, so 21:35. Well, 21:36 on the pace chart is 6 minute 57 a mile. So you've done sub 7 minute miles for that.
I've never run that fast in my life, even in intervals.
Well, there you go. You know you can do it.
Wow. I had drill master sergeant over here going, come on, come on, come on, looking round at me like he'd lost his dog. Oh, man.
Dude.
Thank you so much for that. I wouldn't have done that without you.
Absolute star. Man, well and truly in the pain cave at the end, you could tell, but did not let up at all, just went for it.
I didn't speak.
Massive respect.
Mate, yes. What a feeling. Good way to end the year, man.
Oh, mate, that's amazing. So, yeah,
Happy
end of
New
the
Year.
year. And yes!
Happy New Year, everybody. 1st of January 2023. I hope that this year goes amazingly well for you and you manage to smash those running goals, and together let's keep each other accountable. I'm running today to do my 4th park run in 2 weeks, because I've done Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, New Year's Eve, and now today, New Year's Day. We'll do about a 10k day today, and that should set me up right quite nicely for the first week of training, which will be somewhere between 45 and 50k, hopefully. But yeah, one thing I wanted to mention was if you've got a similar time to me with your 5Ks, I would heartily recommend, if you can, running with a fast runner. Brett, I think his 5k record is in the 17s or maybe even the 16s, so the boy's fast. But as we were running, he was giving you know, the usual motivation that anybody can give you. Morning. but he was giving me technical advice. For example, he was telling me to attack the hills, get up on my toes, telling me to coast down the hills and let my legs go, you know, get the flats as, put it in cruise control. So that's exactly what I wanted to do. So again, big thanks to you, Brett, for pacing me to a big PB yesterday. 40 seconds off, crazy. Today won't be quite as quick. It'll be a nice recovery run today. I'm in no hurry. And yeah, week 1, feeling good. New Year's Day park run 2023. Here we go. Happy New Year. Well, this parkrun, I didn't really have any plans for it. Just sort of ran, and I've slipped into marathon pace. So trying to hold about 5:11, 5:12 pace. Feels all right. So not quite the recovery run I thought it would be, but definitely a lot slower. Cheers. So I think a big juicy recovery run is on the cards tomorrow. As for now, let's try and get this last K done at marathon pace.
Absolutely smashing it this morning. Happy New Year, folks.
Go on, go, 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 go. Keep going, keep going. Well done. Great finish. Go on, keep going, keep going. Yes, all right, mate. Cheers, guys. Thank you. Oh, it's nice to not have a sprint finish for a change. Cheers, guys.
Well done, no naked flames. Well done, everyone. Well done. Over to the breathalyzer.
So the first week of marathon training for Manchester is all done and dusted. It's been a strange old week. Slow start, had that shocker of a run in the midweek where I couldn't even muster the strength to do a, 5:15, 5:10 pace. And then yesterday I go and run a PB of a pace of about 4:23, 4:25, something like that. So yeah, it's a funny old game, isn't it, running? It really is. And today's parkrun's been really nice. It's just been a sort of a marathon paced effort. Didn't really pay too much attention to the watch until the latter stages of that. So it felt really nice to have a nice easy one today. Easy-ish. Anyway, thank you for watching. That's week 1 up and running. I cannot wait for the next 15 weeks. Let's see what week 2 will hold. Catch you then. See you soon. Take it easy, guys. Ta-da.